Well, so Khloe Kardashian sent social media into a frenzy when she posted, a question, and it looks like some fans were equally asking some interesting question. Now, it turns out that a fan got Khloe Kardashian to come out of the closet, like most of us would say, she came out of the closet. Now, why is she responding to this particular comment? Well, it looks like most of you have tagged her about this particular conversation we're about to have, and she looks like she's just fed up with this and wants to come out and respond to it. So we'll get into exactly what Chloe has done and why people are really not surprised that she's responding in this way. Well, you have to stick and stay to know exactly what Khloe Kardashian has been up to. But of course, let's get interactive inside the comment section. This is the Choice Open Access. You know what to do. Kindly visit our platform by subscribing, like, and sharing. Of course, leave your thought and comment inside the comment section. Enjoy today's episode. Let's get interactive. So on Twitter, now X, it was quite a very interesting thing that popped up on social media, especially I did say Khloe Kardashian. Now, a fan apparently posted a question and Khloe Kardashian came out to respond. Now, let's put that tweet on your screens. Like, it's not really something I should say we have to waste so much time on. So that's what you see on your screen. So a fan apparently suggested that she wished, I don't know if it's a he or she. Okay, let me just quickly zoom. So Jane, that's the name. Jane Baptiste, he, she, or whatever, says that I still think Khloe should be a lesbian. Now, this was the thing that the fan said. Now, even before what the fan had said, Chloe apparently had posted something on her X platform, and this was the comment that greeted Chloe after. It's very funny, isn't it? Now, she said, I still think Chloe should be a lesbian. Now, guess Chloe's response. Now, this is the very interesting part of the conversation that has generated a lot of razzmatazz on the internet, and some are saying that, well, it's not so surprising because guess what? The Kardashian family, the Jenner family, their father, their dad, who happens to be Bruce Jenner, was once a male, but has transitioned into a female now. Now her name is it Kathy or something like that? I mean, guys, you know the history of the Genesis family. So people were really not surprised that if Khloe Kardashian comes out as lesbian. Now, this is what Chloe had to say. She said, well, you never know what my future holds. You never know what my future holds. Now, what exactly is Khloe Kardashian trying to tell us? That there will be a possibility or a time that is coming that we're going to see her transition from a female into a male, or this was just one of the most ridiculous, I should say, response, like quite of a petty response to this, fan who suggested that she wished or he wished, because I don't really know the gender of this dude. I don't know. Jane could be a guy, could be also a lady, and so I'm not really sure. So it took a lot of people into some frenzy. A lot of people were sharing their ideas and saying that, well, they're not really so surprised because Bruce Jenner, who happens to be the Jenner's dad, well, he or she still claims, it's very hard when someone transitions from a male and comes to a female. That kind of transition from calling them a he and she is quite really not so adaptive. So, guys, forgive me if I'm mixing the pronouns over here, because sometimes, she wants to be called a female. Sometimes she still wants to be the man, like the father figure of, I don't know. So it's quite a very interesting conversation. So maybe very soon we're going to see Khloe Kardashian come out as a male. Well, social media have been talking. So let's just quickly move on to social media and see what some of you have been talking about. But guys, really, do you think this is a genuine response, or you feel that Khloe Kardashian was just trying to be petty? She was just trying to also hit back at this fan who absolutely put out, quote unquote, quite an insensitive, response, wanting to see Khloe Kardashian, because of course Khloe is a woman and she has beautiful kids, even though she's had a broken relationship with what to call this dude, Jonathan Thompson, and quite a lot of fine figures in the industry. Why would you even wish that Khloe becomes a male? My bad, I had to cough. Quickly, let's just move on to see. So Todd Mackey comes to say, honestly, that family needs God. The whole dating marriage thing is a total disaster for them. If you add up the number of divorces in their family, they might hold some kind of record. let alone how many men they've all been with. With that being said, I'm not sure any respectful person would want to date one of them. Oh, really? Why are you saying that? Hopefully, one day, they actually seek love and less attention. There is still hope for them. I think at this point, I just have to sip some water because this comment is just giving me some itch. Like, wow. Okay, let's move on to a different comment. Malaysia Lee comes to say, I'm available for marriage, lol. Well, I don't think, seriously, guys, take this with a pinch of salt, I say. Take this with a grain or a pinch of salt because I dare say Khloe would never transition from a female to a male. That would never happen. I think this was just a normal comment that she wanted to make, and I don't think we should really pay so much attention to it. Let me just move on to some one or two. This one comes to say so much money, so much of everything, and so so little self love and respect for herself. She needs to fix her main problems first before jumping into women's. The problem here is not who she dates. The problem is her and the lack of self-respect she has for herself. I wish she would love herself enough to stop begging for love. The last time I checked, I don't think Khloe Kardashian was begging or had written any application on the internet saying that, she's desperately looking for love. Let's just be fair with the young lady. She's never come out to say she's desperately looking for love. Well, that's your comment anyway, so we do appreciate it. Moving on to some other comments now. Gemma comes to say, OMG girl, have yourself a seat. Well, she's she's having a seat. Let me just wrap up with this one from Patrick. Patrick said, someday somebody said that she is such an inspiration, and to be honest, that doesn't bother me. But he also said, natural beauty, say, I have to stop you there. Okay, I'm lost with this comment, but guys, so that's the latest of the debate. Still with this Khloe Kardashian allegedly wanting to, or one day wanting to become a guy. I'm also thinking about how their family would accept this. And of course, bear in mind that Khloe Kardashian has a child. In fact, she has two beautiful kids, as far as I know. Two beautiful kids. And I think it's just one of those, like, she just wants to also get back at this fan for trying to paint a certain picture that, well, looks like Khloe Kardashian is more like a male figure as compared to the female figure we all see her to be. But I don't think she is ever going to have any change of mind of becoming a male. But well, let's keep the conversation going. So just in case you have not seen the tweet, maybe you can just put it once there for you to see, okay, well, in subsequent days, we'll get you update about whether or not Khloe has finalized her decision of becoming a male. Well, let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching.